Shadows or silhouettes in the darkness, shapes that you aren't sure exactly what they are. It's a very scary thought. This story comes from a childhood memory about the silhouette of a head in a window. What started off as a normal, foggy morning ended with two siblings being unsure of who or what was watching them. I'm your host, Regina Helton, and I've got a spooky story for you. Welcome to History and Mysteries. Two siblings started off their typical early morning 7 a.m. walk to the bus stop just like every other morning. They lived in the mountains, and their walk took them from their home across a hill and past an empty house that sat on around 100 acres. There wasn't anything particularly creepy about this house, but it just gave off an eerie feeling that they couldn't quite pinpoint. There was just something off about this small, gray, older home in the country. When the siblings walked past the house, they crossed the road to the bus stop. The bus stop was located directly across from the little gray, creepy house. As the kids stood there talking and waiting for the bus, they realized something. In a little window, there was someone watching them. But wait, the house was empty. Earlier in the year, the previous owners of the house had moved out. The house had been empty for months. If the house was empty, then who was watching in the window? The head in the window remained still, never moving, but always watching. The two kids stood there, waiting for some kind of movement. The head was round, like a human head. You could see the outline of hair, shoulders. Nothing else. No movement. As time passed, they grew more scared. There's something about stillness and silence in the morning fog that can just be so eerie. Finally, the bus arrived, and as the two siblings got on the bus, they watched the window. Still, nothing. The head in the window remained still as the bus drove away. As the house drifted off into the distance, down the winding road, the head never moved. To this day, the kids have no idea who was watching them. The eeriness of this childhood memory lingers. I wonder, was it a spirit of a time gone by that remained in the house after the previous owners moved out? Or was it just shadows from something in the background? What was it? Who was it? There's so much to say in the stillness and the silence.